What's up, everybody listening on their radios? This is Sports, Politics, and More, live from New York City. Andrew Pollack here in New York City, joined with the wonderful Frank Todaro over there.
You guys sound like you're doing well. Not to one-up you, but I'm doing amazing. I just went on vacation by myself, which was super fun. Probably because when I checked into the resort, I said, this was supposed to be my honeymoon. They were so nice to me. I got fired from my last job. Don't tell my new boss. But it wasn't my fault. All I did was stop working. When they fired me, they called me into HR and they were like, Michelle, it seems like you're just not doing your job. And I was like, yeah, but for like 9 months. So I think 2 of us haven't been doing our job.
That's what she sounds like.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. This is Spam, your May 2nd, 2018 episode. It's a beautiful day outside today. How are you?
Yeah, it's 80, almost hit 90 today.
Two days in a row, and tomorrow make it 3. So
actually, no, it didn't hit 90 yesterday. It hit 80.
Yeah, it's 88 and 87. That's okay. But it's spring finally came, and now in a couple of days, people say, "Oh my God, the temperature is above average. What's going on? It's a global warming."
Oh my God!
Right? Am I right or wrong? By next week, I guarantee you, there's going to be a news story about the unusual high temperature of May, above average temperatures of May. Oh wow! Meanwhile, April and March, it was winter. It was an extended winter.
I think this is what Mother Nature was saying when we were expecting warmer weather.
Here I come to save the day.
All right. So, if you everybody, if you heard that in the what I just played, that was the new funniest comedian, Michelle Wolf.
I chuckle a lot.
Yeah. She became infamous for her funny comedy at the White House Correspondents' Dinner.
That was not funny.
Yeah, listen. I just want to tell the audience that's the reason why I let that clip go on for so long. So long. That was like 40, like almost a minute. It was unbearable, right?
This is what I was thinking about when I heard her talk. That was my reaction.
Seriously, but like I'm saying seriously, like hearing that, like I know if Andrew didn't play those sound effects. How horrible was that? Like it was like, oh,
she sounds like she's having sex while she's out doing comedy.
She was dying, and now of course she's gonna be trumpeted out. No pun intended, as the new funny female.
She's having a midlife crisis. She's 35 years old.
That's not having a midlife. But you gotta. Did you see her? She's got this. She looks tanned. She looked like she fell asleep in the tanning booth.
She looks older. She looks way older.
That's the new thing now.
Maybe 50.
These liberals, I don't know what the hell they are. Now they want to be black. I want to be black. See, I'm not white because they hate their whiteness. You understand?
She's a hypocrite. Do you know she's a firearm owner?
Firearm
owner. She owns guns.
Of course she does.
She's a hypocrite.
No, listen, the guns are only for them, for the powerful people, not for you. You're what do we always say, Andrew? The plebeians?
Yes! I mean, right.
Guns are not, the plebeians are not allowed to own guns, touch guns, or have guns. You understand? Only for the very rich and powerful. They could have guns and be surrounded by an army of armed people.
Well, the problem is these celebrities, they're in La La Land. So, they don't know what they're doing.
First of all, we keep using this word celebrity. What's a celebrity? What is a celebrity? A celebrity what? Is Michelle Wolf a celebrity? What makes her famous? What?
For being a comedian who sounds like she's moaning while having comedy bits.
Yeah. That's her fake voice. She's supposed to sound funny that way, you know, like she's all nervous and she's nerdy. Give me a break. She's trash.
Just look at. I'm literally looking at like the first photo that comes up on Google, and literally she looks like she's 50. No offense.
No, because
she looks like she's 50.
Yeah, that's because she fell asleep in the tanning booth, so she doesn't look tanned, she looks burnt.
I'm gonna say this now, and sorry for making this adult, but if you have sex with this woman, kick yourself in the nuts because
you shouldn't be talking about picking people to have sex with. Okay,
I'm just saying, come on.
Oh, but
never in a million years, never.
No, but she follows the MO of that other horse face, Michelle Dolezal, whatever, Rachel Dolezal, Sean King, the white people that think they're black.
Oh, you mean like the lady who claimed she was black but she was white?
Did I just say Rachel Dolezal, Andrew?
Rachel Dolezal, right?
If you don't know who she is, look her up.
Yeah, I know who she is.
What's wrong with everybody? Everybody has the answer at their fingertip, and nobody.
This is the lady Mark Dice has a problem with.
Yeah, that was whatever. I'm saying if you are out there and you don't know the answer to a question, go in your phone and just type it in, and it'll give you the answer. Holy shit! The internet is supposed to be making everybody smarter, not stupider.
Unfortunately, as I'm staring at the homepage of Google, I feel stupid. I do.
What?
Oh my God! Do you hear that? Do you hear that in the background?
What's in the background?
Your mom yelling at you.
No, I think she's calling my dad.
Why is your mom on spam?
I don't know.
So then, be a man and close the door.
I'll lose air in this room.
Are you allowed to close the door in your own room, or you have to ask mom's permission?
What happens is in this scenario, I can't because I'm not going to get any air in the studio. It is hot in here. My mom doesn't want air conditioning till tomorrow at least.
Or why? What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow's going to be humid, like 90 degrees.
What was it today? Freezing?
Oh, the problem is
your mom.
I can't.
Listen, Andrew, we can't have spam with your mom co-hosting. So you either got to make up your mind.
Do you want me to close the door so that?
Of course I want you to close the door.
15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes is nothing. Fine.
15 minutes. What's the matter? She's afraid you're going to masturbate to women?
There. Happy now, Frank?
Yeah, I'm very happy. Are you happy?
Oh, I'm glad I don't have to hear my parents for the next 15 minutes.
Anyway,
where were we? Oh, yeah, bad comedian.
Yeah, bad comedians. So now you got, this is a new thing now, the self-hating white people that you see all over the place. Cucks. They're cucks.
Oh, yeah, they're arrogant pieces of crap.
Yeah. Let me get a bad 10. I'm not racist. No, you're the biggest racist of them all. Those people are the biggest racists. What's a racist? A racist is somebody who always sees color. If you always see color, you're a racist.
Yeah, but I don't see color that much.
Am I talking about you?
No, you're not talking about me.
I'm talking about anybody. I'm talking about anybody out there. If you constantly see race, whites, blacks are oppressed, the blacks are not. You're a racist. That's it. You're the racist.
Yeah, but I don't look at it that way.
I'm not saying you do. I'm not talking about you.
You're talking about like how celebrities portray us.
Yeah. The celebrities or whatever, the intelligentsia out there that the moral high authority that wants to say.
Oh, those pieces of crap.
Yeah, they are the true racists.
Because all they care about is themselves. They want you to believe in one thing, but in reality, they do not relate to the average Joe. All right, they don't relate to them.
Okay, yeah, this is what the people like that they'll say like, look at Mexicans or black people say, "Oh, I feel so bad for them." Oh, that's when you say that, you're a racist. If you say that, I feel bad for Mexicans, I feel bad for blacks because what we have white privilege, you are a racist. That's it.
So if I feel any sympathy for African Americans, that
why?
makes me
Well,
a
why?
racist?
Why are you better than them? Are you? Well,
No,
why do you,
I'm not. No,
I'm
I'm
asking.
not.
No, I'm asking you. Why do you feel bad for black people?
I don't feel bad for black people. I never said that. I never said that.
All right, why would you feel bad for black people? What?
I never said that.
Not you. Anybody? I'm just saying that. Anybody? Why would you feel bad for black people? What? They have no.
Oh my God!
They don't have. They don't have a chance. What? They don't have. They don't. They're not smart enough to make it on their own. They need help. Is that what you're saying?
No,
I know. Oh my God!
That's what these celebrities are saying. Right?
It's called rhetoric. It's called. I'm just saying something to make content on the radio. That's what it is. If you feel bad, if anybody out there feels bad, and they look at black people or minorities, if you look at minorities like you look at a stray dog, you're a racist. And then these people realize they're racist, and then they start talking about their white privilege. That makes them feel better. See, it absolves their racism because, hey, I was born white. I was born this way. It's not me. I was born white, and society put me white above everybody else, and now I want to close the gap. No. Listen,
well, I don't take anything for granted.
Listen, I'm going to tell everybody out there. There's an old saying in the hood, right? The bus, and Andrew knows about this. The bus runs 24/7. Nobody is keeping you in the hood. You can take the bus out of the hood anytime you want. I'm sure if you don't have money, if you ask the bus driver nice enough, the bus driver will let you on, and you can get out of the hood. Okay, get a book, read books, and make something of yourself. Get a degree and get out of the hood. Nobody's holding you down.
I guess the equivalence takes place for my friend who lived in a bad neighborhood for a while.
Whatever. It's your fault. You want to join a gang? The white man didn't make you join the gang.
No, it's not. It's not a choice.
You want to sell drugs? The white man ain't making you sell drugs.
That explains the junkies who are all over the place in San Francisco.
Yeah. You want to take drugs? The white man's not making you take drugs. The white man's not making you snort cocaine. The white man's not making you shoot up heroin.
The white man's not making you take ecstasy or acid.
Maybe the white man is bringing it into the country, but he ain't forcing you to buy it or take it.
Yeah, well, millennials love ecstasy.
No, Molly, you're behind the times.
Really?
Yeah. Look it up. Look it up.
Isn't Molly the same thing?
It's Molly is pure MDMA, I think. But you look it up. Look it up.
Oh, okay. My bad. Because where I come from, I'm from a different generation. So
yeah, what generation are you? You're 21, Andrew. You're 22. Well, what generation are you? You're a millennial.
Yeah, but in the mid to late 2000s, it was very popular.
Why did you take it?
No, I just heard about it.
It was garbage.
It was big. It was a big deal back then, all right?
Ecstasy was garbage. It became garbage very fast.
Oh, look, the point we're trying to make here is that these celebrities are making you feel bad, and you shouldn't be listening to them because, honestly, they have their own liberal agenda, and they're basically not supporting this country. They want to get more face time so that they can be the next big thing.
Yes, well, no, actually, it's the real puppet masters, and the powers that be behind the scenes. They use these celebrities.
I'll tell you who the puppet masters are. Occupy Democrats.
Yeah, okay. Who runs? You tell me who runs Occupy Democrats. Who runs that page?
I don't even know.
Well, then how do you know who the puppet master is?
They have to be.
Stop it. They have been using celebrities to push their message because for a long time in this country, not no more, not that much anymore, this country became a celebrity worshiping country.
Oh yeah, I mean, no question.
Yeah, you saw, if there's a popular athlete, all he has to do is sell a product. He gets a multi-million-dollar deal to sell a product, to sell underwear, to sell a soft drink, and right away, boom! That's the authority of celebrity.
Right.
But no more. If there's one thing that's happened in the last couple of years, and you could put Trump on it, because Trump is just not a movement. See, it's bigger than Trump. It's a movement that of this country, of people rebelling against this crap, rebelling against the culture that's being force-fed down people's throats.
And what I like about our president, I'll give him credit when credit's due, is that he was with real blue-collar people on the other weekend, wasn't he?
Well, even if he is, if he's not, he at least aligns himself with the common man. Even though Trump is not a common man, he's never been a common man, but at least he's smart enough to empathize with the common man and the average person in America, and he understands. I truly believe, whatever you want to say about Trump, I truly believe one thing about him, and I think this is why many people voted for him, that he truly loves America. He truly wants the best interest of America, and he wants
and
America.
The best interest of Israel.
Oh, whatever, Andrew. Why is that a bad thing?
It's a good thing. I want that.
I don't know if we should be aligned with foreign countries, but that's the way it is. That's the way it works. You have to have partners in the world, business partners, military partners, strategic partners.
Yeah, and Trump knew Netanyahu before he became president.
Yes. Well, listen, there's one thing about Trump. He also is very, very supportive of Israel. That's almost a requirement, a test, a litmus test for the president of the United States. How are they on Israel? Israel is very important to America because, number one, financially, we are business partners. America props up Israel. We give them money, we give the military, we sell the military, and Israel's very important. You know what Israel does, Andrew? What do they do?
They help support the United States.
How? Israel makes a lot of technologies, specifically pharmaceuticals.
And they trade with the United States.
Yes, they trade with everybody. Israel is a very, very tech savvy. They have a lot of doctors, a lot of highly educated people in Israel, and Israel makes a lot of chemicals and a lot of pharmaceuticals.
Yeah.
And not only that, they're very important to the economy of the United States. We sell them weapons. They're probably our biggest. They're probably our biggest customers as far as weapons are concerned.
Right.
And they have a very strong intelligence. Now, did you see what this Netanyahu yesterday? He came out with this PowerPoint presentation, telling the world how Iran lied and they found the files. Did you see this?
Oh, you mean that big press conference Netanyahu had on Monday? Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
Now listen. Whether he first of all, just because he gets on TV and gives a detailed presentation does not make it true. Whatever. Their intelligence agency recovered these files. They're proving that Iran, after the deal is finished, they're going to start the nuclear program. You can't have Iran with nuclear weapons in that region.
Well, of course, yes.
Because
it's very dangerous. Any minute now they can attack Tel Aviv.
No, they won't attack Tel Aviv. But
they could.
And if they do, what would happen if they attack Tel Aviv, Andrew? You tell me.
War.
Who?
The Israeli-Iran war.
No, it would be Israel. It would be America. It would be Saudi Arabia.
Why would the United States get involved?
Because they're our ally. If anybody attacks Israel, we defend them. That's where we're allies.
True. That would make Trump look bad.
It won't make Trump look bad. But anyway,
I was talking about it if he doesn't help Israel.
Yeah. Well, countries in that region of the world, like North Korea and Iran, these countries are scared that the United States or some other country is going to try and fuck with them. That's the only reason why they look for weapons, the nuclear weapons. Because once they have a nuclear weapon, it changes the ballgame.
Right.
You're not just going to go and invade a country with nuclear weapons.
Well, you can't just say that you're going to invade a country for no reason.
Well, yeah, right. But tell that to Saddam Hussein.
Oh, you mean that idiot?
Yeah. What happened with him? So, listen, Saddam Hussein. People don't know. Osama bin Laden, Saddam Hussein. They were working for the CIA. I hope everybody knows that.
Really?
Of course.
Didn't know that.
Well, why don't you look it up, Andrew?
Wait, Saddam Hussein worked for the what?
For the CIA.
Holy crap!
Who do you think put him into power in the 60s over there?
I did not notice that.
Who do you think? Go look up, Andrew. Look up the Iran-Iraq war in the 80s. Who do you think was giving Saddam Hussein chemical weapons? Who do you think was? We were selling them weapons. Iran in the 80s. Iran-Iraq. They had an 8-year war.
Really? It ended in 1988?
Yes, it started in 1980 and it ended in 88.
Let me figure it out.
The whole joke was, brrr, it's spelled with a Q. Brrr, no, it's spelled with an N. Brrr.
It's a very in-depth article on Wikipedia.
You just read the synopsis of the goddamn war.
So you just want me to read the opening part of the Wikipedia article?
Yeah, just read it. Yeah, read it for the audience.
Okay. The Iran-Iraq War was an armed conflict between the two countries that began on September 22nd, 1980, where Iraq invaded Iran, and it ended on August 20th, 1988, when Iran accepted the UN-brokered ceasefire. Iraq wanted to replace Iran as the dominant.
Close that goddamn door.
Iraq wanted to replace Iran as the dominant Persian Gulf state and was worried that the 1979 Iranian Revolution would lead Iraq's Shiite majority to rebel against the Ba'athist government.
Shiite majority.
I'm not from the 70s. Why would I know about this stuff?
The 70s. That's one of the three sects of Islam, Andrew. You have the Shiites, the Sunnis, and the Wahhabis.
Which one practices Sharia?
Wahhabism. Wahhabism is the most strict form of Islam. That's what Saudi Arabia is. That's what ISIS is.
Oh, Saudi Arabia. No wonder in the national anthem they say Allahu Akbar.
Yeah, well, they're supposedly trying to come into modern times, but I think that's all a bunch of crap. But there you go. That's what I'm talking about.
But how come they were showing Black Panther in a movie theater?
Oh, Saudi Arabia?
Yeah.
I don't know. Why can't they? Why can't they? As long as it's I don't know what their rules are, Andrew. It's mostly about women and symbols, but they're not completely in the dark. Andrew, I can't do the show with your mom yelling in the background. God damn it!
Well, I'm telling her to be quiet.
Well, then, no, how about you hang up then? If you can't get you can't make quiet, you hang up.
I've been quiet.
No, I'm talking about her, Andrew. Otherwise, I'll hang up because there's no way that the show is useless having her yell in the background.
I don't hear anything outside. It's all good.
Yeah. It's invisible. Don't pay no attention, right?
Pay no attention to the angry mom being irate about trying to get nice springtime air in the hallway of our house.
Turn on the goddamn air conditioner. What's the matter? We cheap? Cost too much money?
My mom is cheap, all right? You want to know what the answer she is?
The air conditioner. The air conditioner doesn't take up a lot of money.
Well, we're going to turn it on tomorrow.
I don't want to hear about this. You're killing the show.
Well, I'm sorry, but when you're dealing with somebody who likes to make a big...
Andrew, the audience doesn't have to deal with your mom. You understand? Why do you ever hear any noise on my end?
Because you have your air conditioner on.
Yes, but can you hear it?
No.
Okay, but I'm saying it's respect to the audience. It's just like making having static or lagging on your wire. It ruins the show. It's noise pollution. Nobody can listen to the show with that. But anyway, all right, well, listen. I don't know how many shows I got left in me. How about that? And then, when I'm gone, then you could flounder around and do the show by yourself.
You really don't want to do the show anymore?
Andrew, if people could go back, if they are really that bored, go try and find episodes of Spam from about a year ago. Go find early May episodes on UCY TV, YouTube, plug. with Andrew hosting solo before I came on. You know what the show sounded when you were doing it solo before I came on?
What?
It's that, you know when you butt dial somebody?
Yeah.
And you hear that? You that's what spam sounded like by yourself.
I didn't have good equipment.
It's spam used to sound like somebody you were butt dialing somebody. I don't know what you were doing. I don't know who you were talking to.
Oh my God!
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, we got the news coming up. I'm in a bad mood this week, as anybody can hear. And
Why are you in a bad mood?
I don't know. My voice is finally getting better, but I'm just in a bad mood. I guess because it got hot very fast. The heat doesn't agree with me.
Well, I think that should be a little bit of a news story that most of the Northeast today experienced temperatures in the.
It's not a news story. I think people who in the Northeast know it's hot.
Well, maybe they're living under a rock. I don't know.
Maybe they haven't left the house. But we'll get to the news in a little bit.
We actually have an interesting developing story revolving an air crash tonight.
Oh, well, I don't want to hear it.
All right, you don't want to talk about it. That's
I hope. How about this? I hope everybody perished on the plane. How about that?
Hey, there are people in the military who are on that plane.
I'm just joking around. Of course not. I hope everybody's safe and sound. But I'm mad because I'm reading. I before the show, I was reading up, and more fucking crap about Mueller and President Trump. This thing never dies.
I know, it's bullshit.
Listen to this. And that other fucking CNN. I'm sorry, I can't curse. Because YouTube might demonetize.
Oh, you mean Brooke Bimbo?
Yeah. Could you believe this? CNN, and this ties into a story I pulled up for the news. CNN hosts porn star's lawyer Michael Avenatti 59 times in less than 2 months.
Wait a minute, are you talking about Stormy Daniels?
Yeah. CNN has had her lawyer on, Michael Avenatti, 59 times in less than 2 months.
Why is this nobody getting attention on?
I don't know because morons who've watched CNN are interested in this. They're reading about a porn star and President Trump.
Trust me, I rarely watch CNN. Rarely.
I don't know how you could watch it. You should be watching.
I only watch it when there's like breaking news coverage.
Yeah. So they put it because they have
for election coverage.
Yeah, because they have nothing else to show. The Trump investigation, Russia, that's garbage. It's 2018. We're halfway 2018. These assholes are still talking about this, and the bigger assholes are still listening to it.
Yeah, I mean, why are they even tuning in?
There's assholes and morons out there who actually think that any day now we're going to see Trump getting escorted out of the White House in handcuffs.
I hope that doesn't happen.
Andrew, shut up.
Why?
That's not going to happen. I'm being sarcastic. I
don't want it to happen.
How many times do we have to say it every week? Trump is not under investigation. He was never under investigation.
And why do they keep bringing up Mueller all the time?
Mueller is supposed to be, he's supposed to investigate what happened. He's supposed to investigate the Russian trolls. He found the Russian trolls, but do you ever hear anything about the Russian trolls? No, only the first time.
Well, why does the media want to keep talking about it? That's the part that.
Why? Because they need ratings.
Well, I don't want to hear about that.
Listen, Andrew, don't you? How many times have you heard me say? Listen, all media is paid for or sponsored, and they need money. They need profits. How do they generate profits? Ratings. How do they generate revenue?
But it's not necessary to keep talking about a story that's been going on now for a year and pretty much has been resolved, and pretty much Trump is innocent. And if he isn't, I'll be very angry.
No. Andrew, do you understand? Again, how many times do I have to explain this? There's on congressional hearings when these people like Comey and Mueller, they go to Congress or the Senate committee hearings, and they have to testify They say something that's completely different than what you hear from the news. Last March, Comey testified in front of Congress, and he told Congress, they asked him, is President Trump under investigation? No. Was Trump under investigation? No. Will he be under investigation? No. That's what Comey told Congress. And then he writes a book because there's the public.
He wants to be noticed, James Comey, and he wants to have a lot of attention.
Listen, it's a free country. If he wants to write a book, and if people morons want to read about it, he'll take their money. He got a $2 million deal.
I'm just not happy.
There's a private reality and there's a public reality. The private reality is what I just explained to you. Now, how many people watch C-SPAN? Do people watch C-SPAN out there?
I don't even know if any people watch C-SPAN.
Yeah, because they're morons. Because that's C-SPAN is the real news. C-SPAN is the truth. C-SPAN is the news in real time. They're telling you all the news comes from there. It should come. Yeah. You have people testifying on the oath to Congress. They're getting asked.
C-SPAN is almost 40 years old.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a public access channel. That's showing you we own that channel. Do you understand? We own it. The American people own C-SPAN.
How do we own C-SPAN?
Because we are the people. Congress works for us. The government works for us. You understand? They are working for us, not the other way around.
National Cable Satellite Corporation. Created by cable, offered as a public service.
Unbelievable, man.
Wow. Frank.
Yeah, I'm here. What do you want?
You sound like you're muffling.
I'm not muffling. I'm trying to find a clip.
Oh, okay.
And this other thing with Kanye now, all the black people are attacking him. They're putting out hits on him. You see the true colors of these people.
Really?
Yeah, you haven't heard people attacking Kanye?
I have not heard about that. No.
You're under a rock. Yeah, people are black people all of it, but now Kanye's the enemy.
Oh, you mean Tip?
Yeah, Kanye. They're saying Kanye doesn't like
Hustle
black.
Hustle gang.
They're all a bunch of idiots. They're the Uncle Toms. Those people are the Uncle Toms. Those people who criticize Kanye or Candace Owens, they are the Uncle Toms.
I like Candace Owens.
I know. That's what used to happen when slavery was around, and when Uncle Tom, the house slaves, right, the slaves who were in the house, who had the good positions, they would serve the food and they would dress nice, and they got to stay in the house all day, while the other slaves were in the field, all out in the field. Whenever the field slaves would say something, the house slaves would do what they're doing to Kanye now.
Oh, so basically they're just trying to make Kanye look bad.
You shut up. That's what they say. You shut up. You shut your mouth. Yeah, they tell him that. You shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. Everything is good. Look at us. We're in the house. We're master.
Well, another reason why hoping Kanye will do the right thing. When Trump pulls out of the Iran deal, I know it's going to happen. He's going to support Trump even more. That's what I'm hoping.
Kanye doesn't even know. He doesn't even know too much about politics. He's learning about politics. He's starting to try and learn. But Kanye is not a Trump supporter, so don't get it twisted. Hold on.
Secrecy once again. Congressman Trey Gowdy represents South Carolina. He chairs the Oversight Committee in the House of Representatives, and he joins us tonight. Mr. Chairman, thanks for coming on. You watched the interview. What did you learn from it?
A couple of things. Number one, the Page and Strachey would have fired immediately, which means the two agents that were leading both the Clinton and Trump investigations should have been canned. Director Comey's recollection is flawed. If he does not remember telling Congress that his agents told him they didn't think Flynn was lying, then he needs to get his lawyers to go back and look at the transcript. We did not mishear. Maybe he misspoke, But that's in the transcript. And the double standard that he's had for the last couple of weeks still exists. You know, Clinton can lie and she ought to be president. McCabe can lie and he's still a stand-up guy. But Trump, boy, if he tells any lies at all, then impeachment is too good of a remedy for him.
And that dangerous Martha Stewart who went to prison for lying, and he brags about that in his book, right? He doesn't remember a lot. He doesn't remember when he...
Yeah, Comey has what you call convenient memory. He's a worm. Comey is a fucking worm. He's a big worm. He has convenient memory. You heard that, Andrew? What did he just say? Hillary could lie and she could be president. McCabe could lie. He's a stand-up guy. But if Trump says one lie, impeachment's not that good.
I don't want to hear the I word.
Yeah, impeach. There is no impeachment. Trump's not getting impeached. For what?
I hope not.
For what? What is he going to get impeached for?
Nothing.
What? Just because you listen, all these retarded bastards who are in Congress or in government or whoever that hate Trump, they could draft all the impeachment articles they want, but they need evidence. Even that twit, Nancy Pelosi, understands that. Remember last year she said we got to stop with the impeachment word, the I word. What's the evidence? Just because you don't agree with somebody doesn't mean you can impeach them, you asshole.
Yeah, stop talking about the I word.
No, I
don't want to hear it.
That makes Andrew, you know what that is? That makes them feel better. That makes them go to sleep at night with the hope that maybe Trump's going to get impeached and something's going to change. It ain't going to change. They better get used to this until 2024. Trump's getting reelected. I hope they know that. And then in 2020, they could go riot again, and they could, and then this time, I hope they'll get Antifa and whoever these people. I hope they'll get this. I hope they get their heads split, all of them.
Oh boy! I'm telling you right now, I don't want to hear it again.
You don't hear much. You don't get much from Antifa these days, right?
Yeah, what are these?
Because they're pussies. People? They're pussies. They're all pussies.
Boo.
They're all pussies. Andrew, you walk around every day in the city with people who are in Antifa. You don't even know it. Whenever you see that person with the stupid red and blue hair, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right? The people like that.
Yeah.
That's Antifa. Those people are in Antifa. They're pussies.
Then why are they like, oh, we want to make...
Because they're pussies. Why do you think they wear masks?
I've never seen anybody from Antifa.
Because they wear masks, because they're pussies.
I've seen them on the internet. I've seen how they cause chaos.
They cause chaos because there's nobody there. But as soon as they run into a couple of stand-up people, they run. They run like pussies.
What stand-up people?
People who oppose them. Good Americans. Good heart.
Oh, listen. I condone them.
How if you have time to protest during the middle of the day, if you have time to protest, you are a piece of shit.
Really?
Yeah. What don't you have a job? Where's your job?
I work 3 days a week.
Well, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking you. Could you protest in the middle of the day?
Not really.
Could you? Yeah, because you have to be at the hospital, right?
Well, I have 2 days off in the week.
Whatever. I'm just saying. If you work 9 to 5 every day, you couldn't protest. You couldn't have time to protest every day. You'd get fired.
Right.
All right, Andrew. Let's read the news.
Unrelated note: someone's cooking outside.
Well, what are they cooking, Andrew?
I don't know. It smells good, and it smells smoky.
People are barbecuing already. So anyway, now, and now the new thing now again they're bringing up this crap again that Mueller wants to interview. Mueller wants to interview Trump, which is garbage. He doesn't, and he's going to subpoena Trump. It's all bullshit.
It's still developing right now. Yes.
He doesn't have to answer any questions.
Well,
and then what questions? What questions could they? What are they going? What is Mueller going to ask him?
Nothing.
Did you see that meme from a while back when Mueller? Not the meme, the cartoon, the political cartoon. It's Mueller and Trump sitting down for the interview, right? And Trump says, "Good morning," and Mueller says, "Aha, I got you." That's funny.
It is hilarious. And the thing is, it's like even if Mueller asks Trump questions, they're going to be reasonable questions.
No, well, Dave, you don't know. But anyway, let's forget that. So now it seems like Trump's now, he's got a new legal team. He got a new lawyer. He's got Rudy Giuliani with him. And now he's got a new lawyer, Emmett Flood, a veteran white-collar defense attorney. And that's what Trump should get. He should get real nasty lawyers. Real nasty, mean lawyers. That's who he should hire. And now it says Mueller finally has somebody who is his match. That person said, "You got a fair fight now." The person also said White House counsel Don McGahn played a significant role in bringing Flood onto the president's legal team, pushing for him to be offered Ty Cobb's job and working to convince him to take the position. McGahn and Cobb reported What's the matter? Goodbye. And it was a trip. So Cobb reportedly had frequent clashes about how to handle the president's legal woes, and Cobb was overheard complaining about McGahn a few weeks ago. The president's lawyers are more likely unified in an aggressive posture towards Mueller. That's what he needs. Andrew, what are you doing? Hang up.
Frank, you're coming in.
Hang up. Goodbye. Hang up. Please hang up. Thank you. Flood will step into live negotiations between the president's lawyers and Mueller's team. The Washington Post reported yesterday Mueller's lawyers have floated the possibility of subpoenaing the president. Such a move would likely lead to a protracted court battle. Andrew, what are you doing? Holy shit. It's a fucking year now. Flood, he seems like he's a pit bull. He went on to the White House counsel's office under George W. Bush, where he was known for the work he did on the scandal related to the firings of U.S. attorneys. Members of Congress lambasted the White House for not letting senior staffers Harriet Miers and Josh Bolton testify and ultimately held the pair in contempt. But the Justice Department declined to prosecute the pair for stiff-arming the Hill, and Flood was a central White House lawyer managing that crisis, according to longtime Washington lawyer who knows him. Yeah, all of a sudden now, the Justice Department is so interested in justice, right? Where were they 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago?
You mean for Obama, right?
Yes. Yeah, right. When the Obama administration was there, where were they?
That's the problem that annoyed me back then.
Of course.
When Obama was doing so many illegal things, where was the Justice Department? Wasn't there.
And they have the balls. The other day, I read they have the balls that said that the Justice Department won't be extorted because they said that there's been threats, private and public threats against them made by Trump officials. Where were they? They won't be extorted. Now, you see, Trump has to learn it's not extortion. You have to do bribery. You have to bribe the Justice Department. That's Obama and Hillary Clinton were smart enough to bribe the Justice Department, not extort them, to bribe them. That's what works. You have to give them money.
Then maybe Trump should be talking to Obama then.
Oh, shut up. Trump rips the Mueller probe for setup and trap after the subpoenaing warning, of course. Trump decried the latest tactics in the special counsel's Russia probe as setup and trap. Of course, it's a setup. This interview is
the whole Mueller probe.
Yeah, and the interview is a setup to make Trump. You ever hear the phrase, anything you say can and will be used against you?
Yes.
Yes, well, that's what it is. Even if Trump says something unassuming, they'll cut that into 15 different ways. He said there was no collusion, it's a hoax. And I'll read his quote. There was no collusion.
Don Lemon.
Yes, it is a hoax. And there is no obstruction of justice. That is set up and trap. Right. There can't be obstruction of justice for a crime. What there is negotiations going on with North Korea over nuclear war, negotiations going on with China over trade deficits, negotiations on NAFTA, and much more. Witch hunt. He's right. You think has the media come out and praised Trump about North Korea?
No.
Of course not. But just those assholes, those idiots, those morons, just a few months ago.
Blitzer. He's acting all senile and old again.
And that's another thing. Don't make the mistake of thinking that these people are stupid. They're not stupid. They're liars. They're full of shit and they're bullshit honest. They're not dumb.
That explains why Brooke Baldwin gets 2 hours a day.
Yeah. You see all these people, they're not stupid. You think they're stupid? They are manipulative. They're liars.
I'm telling you, the people who work at CNN, they are the worst.
Remember the winter time when the media was bashing Trump when Kim was firing missiles? They were blaming Trump. They were blaming Trump. They were saying that it's Trump's fault that Kim is shooting missiles.
No, it was not.
Of course not. But now that Trump brought Kim to the bargaining table, and the guy now, did you see that picture with Kim and the president from South Korea? They were hugging each other and holding hands.
Nobel peace.
Yeah, right.
Nobel peace.
Right. The South Korea president, during a press conference said Trump should get the Nobel Peace Prize, but it doesn't mean anything. That award, the Nobel Peace Prize, is a piece of shit award. It doesn't mean anything. They give it to people who they like Obama. Obama got
let me be clear.
Yeah, they gave Obama a Nobel Peace Prize while he's sending drone attacks and killing people all over the world.
Right.
And now look at this. Facebook now is going to be. Obama. Yeah, goodbye, Barack. Facebook now is beginning to rank news organizations by trust, Zuckerberg says. So he's going to rank news organizations by trust. I bet you CNN.
Oh, no, Newsweek.
Yeah, I bet you CNN and NBC and BuzzFeed and the Huffington Post are at the top, right? Let's read this. Let me read this crap before I blow a gasket. He said Tuesday that the company had already begun to implement a system that ranks news organizations based on trustworthiness and promotes or suppresses its content based on that metric. Yeah, okay. Or what? Or maybe the narrative. Is that what he's saying?
On the metric.
Yeah. Measure this. Zuckerberg said the company gathered data on how consumers perceive news brands by asking them to identify whether they have heard of various publications if they trust them. We put that data into the system and it acts as a boost or suppression. The algorithm, that's what that is. The meeting included representatives, I say BuzzFeed News, of course, garbage. The information, never heard of it. Quartz, the New York Times, trash. CNN, trash. And the Wall Street Journal, NBC, Recode, Univision, Barone, trash. Huffington Post, trash. The Atlantic, trash. The New York Post, trash. All these.
And Newsweek.
Yeah. And so basically, Zuckerberg is telling you that the propaganda news outlets are. He's going to rank the most untrustworthy, the most fallacious news organizations as trustworthy, and only the idiots who go on Facebook are gonna believe it.
Oh boy, I am not gonna be fooled for that.
Yeah. The event, called OTR, shorthand for Off the Record, is an annual gathering meant for new media news executives to talk shop. It is in its second year. Zuckerberg remarks were initially meant to be like the name of the conference, Off the Record, but he agreed to answer questions on the record. Oh, this is supposed to be a private meeting that nobody was supposed to know, but because Zuckerberg and Facebook got into trouble last month when he had to go to Congress because he revealed that Facebook sells and gives away everybody's data to Cambridge Analytica.
Right.
Now he's trying
to. And then Cambridge Analytica decides to close up shop.
Yeah, because they're done.
Thank God.
Yeah, because
farewell.
Zuckerberg now he wants to be transparent. Look.
Yeah, and then they keep saying now we're going to have Facebook dating. What's that supposed to do for people?
Listen, Facebook is trying to be. You know what Facebook is trying to be? They're trying to be like that store in the shopping mall, right? Shop for everything in that store. One-stop shopping. That's what Facebook ultimately wants to be. One-stop shopping. You go on Facebook. You notice now the videos. Now they have videos. You could when you play a video, another video comes on. It's like so now they're trying to get YouTube, like YouTube, where they have videos where you can play videos and you can upload videos, right? Like YouTube, dating, this, that. They want to do everything, so that way you stay on Facebook every day, all day, and do everything through Facebook.
Facebook is enslaving us.
Yeah, yeah. And what with that stupid app? WhatsApp. That is the most spam-filled app I've ever seen.
What's wrong with WhatsApp?
I don't know. Is it good? Every time I always get it on my messages, and it's like a spam, like this show.
Bam!
He says, what's really happening in technology is people now have different tools to share. Thank you, Mark. And this is the same guy who called Facebook users dumb shits. Dumb fucks. He called all the Facebook users dumb fucks.
Really?
Yeah, he did. Go look it up. Look it up. Don't say, oh, really? Look it up.
I didn't know that.
Go ahead. Look it up right now. Mark Zuckerberg.
Okay, what do you want me to Google?
Mark Zuckerberg
calls
Facebook users stupid. What does it say, Andrew?
Calls Facebook users stupid. Facebook founder called trusted users dumb. What?
Oh, am I lying?
No, this is what literally posted up on Google.
Dumb fucks. Mark Zuckerberg's early.
Oh my God! It's all over the place on Google.
Oh yeah, but nobody even knows about it. It's Frank's got to say it on spam, and people got to think that Frank is stupid. And Frank is crazy.
Oh my God! This is all over on Google.
Yeah. I'll read it. Trust Facebook to keep your personal information data private. You'd be a dumb fuck, according to a 19-year Mark Zuckerberg. Who Business Insider shared his thoughts on the intelligence of Facebook, then called the Facebook users in exactly the substance. When he was 19, I guess he was quoted in Business Insider of calling the then called the Facebook users dumb fucks.
Oh my God!
In other words, when you sign up for an account for Facebook, or you sign up for anything, or you go on anything, you're giving up all your privacy.
That mean Mark Zuckerberg's a lizard?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know, but he's a damn rich lizard, I'll tell you that. You could even download it, but there is a section in the settings where you could download all the information that you have that's been shared.
Really?
Yeah, you go to your settings. Yeah, all right. Since we're almost running out of time, I'll tell the audience how to do it. Wait, I'll tell you.
Okay, let me go on my Facebook. Okay, so I'm on my Facebook right now.
Okay, you hit the downward triangle next to the question mark at the top, right? Next to the notification.
Wait. Yeah, I see the triangle.
Okay, you hit that, then you go to settings.
Okay, let me see.
And settings. Then you see you have all that is.
Oh, privacy settings.
Yes, privacy. And look, there's even one called face recognition, right, Andrew?
I don't see face recognition.
Oh, you don't have it yet? You're gonna have it. You know what the
really? I'm gonna have it.
Well, soon, because they start off. They experiment with some Facebook users, and then they implement it all around. Facebook recognition, if you don't go to that settings and turn it off, you know what happens?
What happens, Frank?
In any photo that's posted of you or any video that's posted of you,
yeah,
your face will be tagged, and the system will learn your face.
Really?
It will Well, what does face recognition mean, Andrew? It recognizes your face. Facebook.
Oh boy!
The computer, the system will learn your face. And what happens when you walk into CVS next week, right?
Yeah.
And the cameras from CVS capture your face.
So let's say if I walk into Duane Reade at Penn Station, the camera's going to recognize me?
Yes, and they'll know exactly what you buy, what your interests are, and
Dr. Pepper.
Whatever. They'll know what your interests are. Do you see that little thing you scan when you check out, right? When you check out, that annoying cashier says, do you have your Duane Reade card?
Yeah.
And you scanned your card, right?
Yeah.
Why do you think you scanned your card for?
I don't know.
I don't know. For discounts? No. It records everything you're buying.
Oh, no.
And that information is sold to Wall Street.
Boo!
That's insider information. They're collecting information on customers. So you have Andrew, your card, you're a male, 22, whatever, you live in New York, and they have everything that you buy, the days you buy it, the frequency you buy it. And then they'll have the facial recognition. But getting back to the Facebook settings, all that. There's general security, login, privacy, and I suggest that people go in there and really check out their settings on Facebook.
Oh.
Anyway,
I think we're running out of time.
Yeah, we're always running out of time. Thank God.
Why?
I didn't get to yell at the communists in France.
All right, be quick.
Oh well, yeah, yes. They celebrated May Day, which is May 1st, which is a communist holiday. It's a communist holiday, and they destroyed. There was a big brouhaha in Paris yesterday. You can go look at that.
You mean they're supporting the Marxists, right?
Yeah, that's what May Day is. May Day is a communist holiday celebrating the workers.
You mean the Socialist Party?
Yes.
Oh, screw them!
Yeah, I don't know why. You know what? It's all young people. It's all people. It's all college-age people that think communism is the best thing. They're so stupid. Obviously, school didn't teach them anything. They think that capitalism.
Yeah, go to Venezuela and see the people starving Caracas because they're starving. It's a humanitarian effort. The American Red Cross needs to be sent there right now to give food to hungry people in Caracas.
Yes, let me tell you, these college kids, they're the most overprivileged, spoiled, rotten brats.
They are.
In the history of the world.
Yes, at Andy's Randomness Twitter, at EACC34. Frank.
Yeah. All right, we're out of time. Thank you, audience. We'll see you next week. Live on your CYTV, Wednesdays, 8 o'clock to 9, live. Have a safe week. Have a great weekend, and God bless. Goodbye, Andrew.
Yes, God bless America. Goodbye now.